Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kayla Briggs. I do a little bit of everything on this channel, so if you guys like that, hit the subscribe button and also like the video if you can, if you like it. Let's continue. So for this video, I think I'm just gonna do my makeup and talk about life changes, which I'm speaking kind of low because I don't know if people can hear my voice in this apartment. I don't really hear other people's voices and I don't hear TVs, so it could be that I don't know, maybe the sound is fine, but I'm still gonna keep it to a minimum because I'm just not a yeller anyways. So anyways, I'm gonna do my makeup. This is currently my makeup bag, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit about like my life currently and the changes that have been made and kind of like the future of like this channel and what I want to do, and yeah, kind of like those things. So if you guys don't know, I am 24 and I'm still figuring out what I'm doing with my life. I am in college. I'm getting my master's degree in social work, and I also work a full-time job. I am a mental health case manager at a company that I'm not gonna say because that's my privacy. I love doing case management. It's my favorite thing. I feel like maybe in the future I'll continue to do case management, but I don't know yet because when I get my master's degree, I want to go for my license, and so that might take me off of the case management strand for a little bit until I get my license, but we will see because you never know what life is going to hold. And I don't know if I'm going to be staying in the same state as I am now, so I might be moving to a different state. I haven't determined that yet, but when I do, you'll know. I am newly single, and it's kind of sad. It's bittersweet. I think in my mind, I'm like, if it was meant to be, it will be. But if it's not meant to be, it's okay. You know, a lot of people have asked me like, how am I doing? I sound so much chirpier, even though my breakup was literally, I guess, a week ago. And I'm already in a new apartment by myself doing my own thing. And I guess in my mind, nothing is going to hold me down and ruin my whole life for me. I'm very much of a person that's like, I'm resilient. I will get up, and yeah, it might knock me down for a day or two, but I refuse to let anything knock me down more than a day. Not more than a day, but just like knock me down forever, because life goes on whether you're with it or not. It's gonna go on, and there are plenty of other people in the world. So to cry over something that wasn't meant to be is, oh, it's okay to cry, but also don't let it take over your whole life, I think. And so I kind of accepted my breakup really kind of like the day after it happened. I kind of was just like, okay, like this is happening and I'm going to move out and I'm gonna move on with my life. and it's gonna be okay. I think sometimes when you're young, and especially for me, I was naive and I thought that putting so much work into a relationship is going to make it work. But at the end of the day, no matter how hard you try, if it's just not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And I think the both of us have some things that we need to work on. I need to work on being kind of independent, and he needs to work on figuring out what he wants in his life. And I think I could be very independent, but when I have a person, I want them to kind of be my person, and I want them to kind of be with me all the time, and that's not healthy. So I am learning how to be me by myself, which I don't know if that makes sense, but kind of figuring out what I want in my life, which I feel like I do. I feel like I do know what I want in my life, but I know that some people might not know. And I thought dating somebody older, they would know what they want in their life, but it turns out that's not the case. And maybe I need to go older. I don't know. But I'm a jokester, and sometimes I could be mean with my jokes, but like that's what we do in my family. Like we are just mean jokesters, but I learned that like some people don't take it like that and they get really hurt by it. So it is what it is. The fan is on. I'm gonna go get the charger. 1 second. So when it comes to relationships, I'm definitely working on that. I haven't figured out every little thing in my life, which, you know, it is what it is. I wish that I was better in relationships, but I am still young and I'm still figuring things out. So it is what it is. And, you know, this is the time for me to grow, and eventually it will all make sense and I won't be so sad. But I think a small part of me is still like sad about it, and we are kind of like friends. Like he helped me move in here. It's just that we are no longer together, and we both think that this is the right thing to do. I think we've been dating for almost 3 years. Like we would have been 3 years in November, but it just felt like he didn't want to work on some of the things that we need to work on, and I felt like I was doing the most to work on our relationship and he was doing nothing. So I felt like, you know, this is the time. Now, some people might say, I don't think you should have been friends or should be friends because it's not good or anything like that, but I think it's all up to the relationship you have with that said person, and if you guys could be friends. And I think for us, this is something that we can do, and it's not for everyone. I don't recommend being friends with every single person with every relationship. I think it is up to you and that person whether or not you guys can be friends. Now, I think we can be friends because honestly, like towards the end of our relationship, it felt like a friendship, you know? And I think that's why we can make do with just being friends. Also, like, being friends also allows us to like not have to like say completely goodbye to each other, because that's like also really hard, I think, for the both of us, is like saying goodbye to each other after spending so long with each other. But I totally understand if some people would rather just like ghost their ex-boyfriend and never talk to them again. I honestly contemplated that for a couple of days, like, am I gonna just like never talk to him again? But I felt like that was gonna make this transition even harder on myself, so I decided not to do that. And yeah, like, this is my second day in this apartment by myself, and I am in a state that my parents are not at, and I'm by myself. And you know, I came here because he has family here, and like, I have no one else here, so kind of keeping him as a friend is kind of like a safeguard. I think, you know, once I move, and when I do move, I think maybe our relationship will change and it won't be the same. But for right now, we are friends, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that it's okay to have an ex-boyfriend as a friend. I think it's okay. But I totally understand if some people disagree. The future of this channel. So I'm done talking about my breakup. I think that's like the last time I'm gonna talk about it. And I don't know. I think that I have a lot of things that I need to work on, and relationship wise, and just working on that. And you know, my dating life, I'll update you guys on that, tell you how that's going, because going into the dating pool again after 3 years is tough. Like, I don't know, it's completely different to me right now, and it's just like not what I think it should be. And I don't know, I'm also like in a different state from when I started dating my boyfriend, so maybe it's the state, maybe it's just the people, I don't know. I have preferences on who I would like to date, and none of the people currently look like the people I would like to date, so we are going to be working on that. I don't know. Okay, y'all might be like, what is this makeup? But trust me, this is just how I do it. It looks fine in the mirror, but I look ghostly in the camera. There's nothing I can do about it, okay? So with that being said, I am going to be more involved in like social media and like uploading videos, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for so long anyways, but I've been putting it aside. And I think now that I have the time and I could do it, now I can't keep promises that I'll upload every week because I am in a master's degree, and it is going to be really tough. to be in a master's degree and going to work full time. So there are going to be times where I don't upload, but there are going to be times where I do. I don't want to hold myself to a schedule right now. I would like to do weekly or bi-weekly, because that's just the best option for me right now with my current schedule. But I would like to grow this channel, and I also think like it's my personal diary. It's kind of showed me how I've grown since I was like, I don't know, I think I was like 20 in my first video, and now I'm 24. So I can kind of see like the type of person that I used to be 4 years ago and now who I am now. And I am definitely more confident in the person I am today, and I feel more beautiful. I feel like I have grown. So I know a lot of you guys are probably like, I don't see a difference. That's just because I haven't uploaded in so long. But I've grown. I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes really quickly. Hold on. Yeah, I have grown a lot, and I've gotten older, and I've gotten more confident in myself. I'm still like am shy at certain situations, but I am more in tune with who I am as a person, and I am proud of my progress over the years. There was a time in my life where I was struggling with like confidence in myself and body issues, and I still kind of struggle with those things, but I am learning to appreciate the body that I'm in. And yes, I could be more healthier, which is something that I am working on, is becoming more healthy and just really feeding the body what it needs to be fed. Because sometimes I can overeat, which I'm an emotional eater, but I have goals for myself, and there are things that I want to accomplish, you know, in this chapter of my life. And there are going to be times where I struggle and I stumble, and that is okay. Life is going to life. I'm 24. I am going to make mistakes. I am going to feel like I failed at things, but at the end of the day, life is going on, and it's going to continue going on. And I don't know where I'm going to be in 10 years. I can make a plan about where I'm going to be in 10 years. Am I going to be there? No. So yeah, I'm kind of going on a little rant right there, but that is basically what I wanted to say. And when it comes to making YouTube videos in my personal journal, like, there are going to be things that I like to share like the most. And I think my last video was talking about YouTube videos, not YouTube videos, about like books and books that I've been reading. And I have a bookshelf, and I also have a bookshelf in my living room that I plan on filling with books. I haven't read recently because of all the things that have been going on, but I have been listening to Audible, and I've been listening to Powerless on Audible when I was like building the furniture and stuff in here. Like, I was just like listening to it, and I'm like halfway done with the book basically. But I have so many things and so many goals for this channel. I also wanted to do like vlogs and just like trying new things and cooking new things, because I would love to do that. And just build this channel to be what I want it to be, and just being confident in myself. I appreciate everyone that watches my channel, and if you want to join my journey, please hit subscribe. And yeah, I will be making another video after this, but I'm gonna go eat some lunch, and I'm gonna talk about some books that I did read and my review on them. I think I talked a little bit about my reviews on my last video, but I want to go more in depth on some of the books that I've read and some of my reviews on them. So you guys are going to see that, and in the next couple of videos or so. And yeah, maybe recording a vlog here and there and kind of showing you guys what I do for work, what I do for school, what my schedule is like. That's gonna be really fun. So yeah, if you want to see that, hit subscribe. And with that being said, bye. See you next time. Hopefully next week. I'm gonna try. Bye.